I want to call up our next comic, Stephen Insane. Stephen Insane. We'll bring him to the stage. As he's the Rastafarian king. Is he around tonight?
From New York to California to it's just every place you could think of. Let's bring up the Rasta Rabbit, Twisted, Insane, Steve Stein.
It's Rasta Rabbit, Twistedly Insane. He was born from a show called Sauced in the City because of a woman named Brenda Brown in Las Vegas. So I went to Las Vegas, I got this jacket, not in Las Vegas. Are we here to, for memory of Richard Costa? Is not the funeral? Okay, it must be the Abramson bris then. You ready? Where's the boy? Is not the bris? Anybody need a bris? Nope. Alright. Fine. So I am Rasta Rabbit, Twistedly Insane. I don't know who this crazy man introduced. Apparently is after his bedtime. I don't need gloves if no bris. I'm sorry, your conversation more important? I'll wait. I got nowhere to be. I have no wife. It's good. I'm glad she leave. You'll leave more time to meet more women. Make more children. I have 3 that I know of. I don't know how many I don't know of. I have 1 daughter from my ex-marriage and a son from after that, and these shoes come from Bangladesh. My daughter get married in Bangladesh. I have big problems. You bring me a Muslim man to marry, I say, God, I have a problem. I'm born Jewish, my mother's Puerto Rican. God says, what do you care? It's all the same God. I said, he's right. And then I looked up, he's very close to us. There's the chuppah and the dancing and like the king and the queen. They all think I'm Dustin Hoffman. I'm famous in Bangladesh, actually. But that's the Rasta Rabbit. Anybody here go to yeshiva? Does anybody know what a yeshiva is? It's when they send the Jews to school when they're little. So my great crazy parents think we send them to yeshiva. Be good. So I go to school 7:30 until 6 o'clock at night. I hate my parents. What do I learn there? Hey, you ever watch this movie Superbad? This boy, he draws pictures of this, what is that, the penis. They get the story wrong. See, 3rd grade, I start drawing pictures of the tuchus. I have a whole notebook from 3rd grade to 8th grade of tuchuses. Is all I draw. One day I get called into the rabbi's office. They go, Zeidner, is my real last name. Why you have notebooks of tuchuses? I say, because I don't know what a vagina looks like yet. So I've been reading this crazy book. You call it the Bible? I have a problem with the whole beginning. In the beginning, that means there was something outside to begin with. Can't it just be the beginning? And what was God doing all the other time? Just sitting there going, oh, I have nothing to do. I always wonder. So, in the beginning, God made heaven and earth, so he already makes separation. How many think God is a man? Yeah, get 1 cough. How many people think maybe God's a woman? No, it's neither, both at the same time. Because I talk to God every day, and like every other woman, she doesn't listen to me. So what happened in this Bible? All right, God say, I make the heavens and the earth, it's good, blah, blah, blah. Took God 6 days. You think God's perfect, you make it in 1 day. No, it was like a learning curve. I mean, you look at some of the animals God made. I mean, I look at our children. It takes them 20, 30, 40 years to leave the house. A bird, 2 years old, get out. They don't come back either. My mother asked me at 48. No, I was 48. What are you doing in my house? I said, changing your pull-up. Crazy life. Anybody take care of their parents? Yes. I hope you're sane and live through it like me. No, this is why I have 8 personalities. You're only seeing 1. So you want to know why I got thrown out of yeshiva? Yes. I tried to touch a vagina. My parents very upset. I go to Amityville High School for 1 year. I get called into the principal's office. I don't remember why. I was probably smoking marijuana in the school. And then we smoked cigarettes together at the office. He said, I never want to see you again. And then he get fired. So he get what he wanted. So where was I? The Bible, right. So what happened next? A bunch of children, Adam and Eve. How much time do I have up here? I don't care. It's like sex. I'm happy to be here. So there was a guy, a brother, they fight over, I guess, a woman, or maybe his first gay into marriage. I don't know, Cain and Abel. There was no rule with this. They were sort of brothers. We don't know what they were doing. You know, there was a rock involved, a pipe, there was a woman. So Cain kills Abel, Abel's unable, and Cain gets thrown out with his mother. How'd I lose an accent while I'm up here? I don't know. So what happens next? Oh, we wait 1,000 years, nothing happens. And then this guy Abraham, God's like, I'm gonna pick on this schmuck. Your father prays to idols, right? You need to leave your father's house, go to this land where there's nothing, and stop praying to the idols and pray to me. Everyone's like, all right, fine. So he goes, and then God's like, all right, what can I mess with him now? Okay, you're gonna have a lot of children, but you gotta self-circumcise yourself. Again, back to the little knife. Yeah, it's rough being a Jew. So Abraham goes through with this. And his wife Sarah laughs. She goes, I already gave you my handmaid, and you have a son with him, and that becomes the whole Muslim nation. And she's like, I'm 90. Things don't work anymore. And said, I'm God. I can make anything work. And then, she's pregnant. So then they have babies. This is the blessing for self-circumcision. Children. Nobody agrees. All right. Again, I have 3 that I know of. One's 40, one's 30, and one's 6. Back to the Bible. So then we have self-circumcision, a bunch of children. Oh, what comes next? The 10 Commandments. Does anyone here know any of the 10 Commandments? Yep. Let's go with thou shalt not steal. The most important one is a comic. Do you know why there were only 10 Commandments? It was the trial version. After that, God charged. So we took the 10 and we went for a long walk. Where'd we go? I don't know. We were lost. We don't use GPS. So he was saying, Moshe, would you ask God where we're going? Yeah, I'm not asking him. You ask where we're going. I'm just following. Jewish man's not asking for directions. We get the 10 Commandments. Let's see, we fail badly with those. Let's see, we kill, we do all the things that aren't there. I think some of the tribes took that as a challenge. We lost 9 tribes. So there was one I'm going to break every law there is and see what God does. Then there was the tribe of, I think there's the Epstein tribe. Every time something the Jews did, they'd go, who did this? They go, Jew people. Where'd they go? Jewish. Oh, I think God's sending me a message. No, it's just Bruce sending me a light. I can't believe we're out of time. Produced this show. My cousin Stephen Sane really is. Oh wait, that's me. I hope you've enjoyed this. Oh, did I forget to mention my dad? Had Tourette syndrome. He would use it in his favor. We'd go to the mechanic, and he'd say, "How much?" You go, $800. You go, fuck. Fine. They go, all right, $700, no tax. So with Tourette's, Arnie's giving me my fucking Tourette's. He wants to know what Arnie was done. I did my 8 minutes at the hospital yesterday. Arnie Price, please come to the stage. Arnie Price. Yeah, so I'll leave you with this. This is for mental health awareness. My mental health is not doing well. Arnie, you've lost so much weight.
You should always be good here from Spain. Here, see this? This is what drugs do to you. Do drugs.